Hey guys, what is up? So I'm back again with another video. Now getting straight to the point, this video is going to be on the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfected Micro Powder. Now that's actually a really long word. So I've got it in medium 2. When I actually bought this, I needed like a new powder because I was using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I was using that, and I used that for like about 2 years. Probably 1.5, and yeah, so my powder finished and I needed a new powder, so I've been dying to get my hands on this powder. I actually tried it in the store, and believe it or not, you guys are gonna think I'm actually really stupid, but I tried it in the store and I absolutely fucking hated it. And I was like, should I buy this? And then I seen so many YouTubers using it, and I was like, I want to use this powder and get it in my fucking face, because I was thinking maybe right, if I buy my own one, maybe like it might make me more flawless. No, I'm kidding guys. So I've been quite reluctant buying this powder because it's really expensive. But yeah, I was thinking I need to film a video about it. Now I originally bought this powder to use all over my face, but then I realised when it came it was too light. And this is in medium as well. Now I've tried it enough times to make a review about it. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I didn't just use it once or twice, I've used it quite a lot of times actually. So I've zoomed you guys in a little bit just so that you can kind of see my skin. So I've had my makeup on for around, what time is it now? I can't find my phone now, but I've had my makeup on for around 11 hours, and I think that's enough time to basically give an honest review about this powder. Take a look at my skin and see if it's flawless or not. Is it? Fuck. No, I'm kidding guys. Oh my god, my skin actually looks really good. Now I used it all over. I actually used it underneath my eyes as well. I used a damp beauty blender and I used it under my eyes. I'm kidding, it wasn't damp, I couldn't be bothered washing it. I used that under my eyes and I dabbed it in. And yeah, I've got it everywhere. So I've zoomed you guys in really close. This is my under eyes, and I use the powder underneath my eyes as well. You can tell like just from here it is slightly wrinkly, but I think that's just because I didn't blend my concealer properly. Underneath the eyes actually, they look flawless. My under eyes look really good. It's kind of wrinkly there as well, but I think that was my mistake because I didn't blend the concealer in properly. If I show you guys my forehead looks fine. Around here it's slightly patchy though. I think it was due to my foundation. I didn't use a foundation that was full coverage, so I think that's why. If you look at my nose, usually my foundation actually comes off my nose, but using this powder my foundation has actually stayed on. Mouth area, my moustache usually like shows by now. Yay! My chin is looking fine. Usually you can kind of like see my hair and stuff. Cheeks look fine to me. They look really smooth. I do kind of suffer from texture, but I mean everybody suffers from texture. Okay, so my eyelids have creased slightly. I use the powder on my eyelids as well. It has creased. I think that's just another reason why, because I didn't blend my concealer properly because I was in a rush. You know, when you're in a rush, you can't blend it properly, can ya? What I used to apply the powder was a MAC brush. Now, one thing I don't like about MAC brushes is the fucking sign comes off. I use the MAC 129 brush. Thank God I can read it, because usually MAC brushes, the signs come off. They need to change that. They need to do something about that. Got my brush, slapped it in and put it on. And I put it on my forehead, my chin, my cheeks, my eyelids, my crack. Okay, so my overall impressions are this is quite pricey, so I think if it was slightly more cheaper, this would actually be so much more worth it. So my favourite part of using this, I was actually really shocked. When I'm obsessed with baking, I have to bake like all the time, otherwise my makeup just doesn't look the same. But what I did today was actually, I used this, and I got the beauty blender and I dabbed it in, and I used that under my eyes, and I was so shocked at how my under eyes looked. They looked really flawless. Yeah, this is definitely my new favourite for using underneath the eyes. And it's so good for the face as well in general. Now you get 8 grams. Yeah, that is shocking. You get 8 grams of product in here for £32. Now that is actually really expensive. Now if you guys are willing to like treat yourself, or you can basically afford it. You know, you can afford getting this for £32, right? Yeah, get it if you want, but I mean if you're kind of on a budget, I would recommend a dupe for this. Now the dupe is, I don't actually have it on me because I finished it all, but it's the Bourjois Healthy Balance Unifying Powder. Now I used to use that under my eyes, and I was quite shocked actually because that was really cheap. I think that was around £10. Not really cheap, but I mean it's still worth it. And that gave me the same finish underneath my eyes as this did, and I was quite shocked actually, because when I did put this underneath my eyes, I was like, shit, I've used something like this before, and it was the Bourjois one, I still remember, and that's a cheaper alternative as well. I don't know why I'm doing this. That's a cheaper alternative as well, guys. I'll put that the name of the product in the description box below so that you guys can check it out. I mean, if you can afford it and you're willing to treat yourself, then definitely buy it. Otherwise, check out the cheaper alternative, which I would recommend. This one just gives a bit more coverage, like a slight amount of coverage. That one is quite sheer. What I used to do was, I used to like scrape the top of the powder off, and then I used to like use it, and it was like good as new, basically. Give a little sniff test first, it smells good. Right, it's got no scent at all. Now, when it comes to the packaging and the design, now I like to take this out on the post, basically. It makes you feel rich, doesn't it? Just holding it out and going. Makes you feel like you're dating the Queen or something, which I love. Because I love rose gold, like that's my favourite colour. Is that even a colour? Rose gold is my favourite colour, and I just love taking this out like in public. When I'm in public, I'm just like. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it useful if you're willing to purchase this for £32. If you found this really helpful, please like, subscribe and comment, and check out my other videos as well on my channel. Thanks guys for watching, bye!